Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Aquarius. This is going to be for the first part of January 2020. So happy New Year to all my Aquas. This is the first reading of the year and I'm doing it especially for you guys. Because you know, we fellow Aquas. And this year's going to be amazing. Okay? So, I'm going to do a general reading. It should apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. Sometimes it's you, and sometimes it's you, cross watchers. Basically, pick a side. Pick a side. Energies go back and forth. General means this can apply to your home life, your career life, your love life. Maybe one of that, maybe two of that, maybe none of that. It won't always resonate. Put that disclaimer out there. Okay, let's do this. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Aquarius the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Okay, my Aquas, so I'm going to do my 9-card spread. So basically 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, 3 cards for the future. I will use this deck right here. This is called the Arcanum Tarot. I will clarify with Rider Deck Traditional, and then I will give you an Angels of Abundance Oracle card towards the end for some extra insight. Let's do this. Your first 3 cards are going to deal with your recent past. This could be last year, last month, last second. It could deal with a person, a place, or a situation. Okay, you want to pop out? Your first card is the 3 of Wands. Ships coming in. Lovely. Making plans. It is the new year, so it's all about from this moment on. A lot of you have already been working on this plans. You've been looking ahead, right? This is in your past. So a lot of you, you're waiting for this beginning of the year for, you know, things to come in. Things to come in. Now let's have 2 more cards. Your next card is the Page of Swords. Speaking your truth. Your truth. Lovely. This is a page. Some of you guys are dealing with a younger air sign, like yourselves. Doesn't have to be. But basically this is all about communication. Communication. There's things you want to say. Things you need to say. Things that people have said to you that they felt they needed to say. And apparently that changed a lot of things. Some of you thought you were going to go on this new adventure with certain people. But after you said what you said or they said what they said, things just dramatically changed. Now you're going to go without them. You're starting this new adventure without them. Or they're starting it without you. However it works. A lot of you are remembering things from your past, like when you were younger. You know, when you didn't have such a filter on your, you know, what you thought about. Something about that. Some of you are actually out in public with the masses. This could be media, but there's something that you want to say. You want to get out your chest. Your next card is the 4 of Wands. So this has to do with celebration. You're coming in feeling really good, wanting to celebrate. It has to do with commitment. For some of you, somebody has put you in their plans in regards to building something solid with you. This could be a proposal. Some of you guys are rejecting some kind of proposal. You thought you wanted it, but now, once, you know, the new year kicks in, you change your mind. This could have to do with a twin flame for some of you. I see the 4 of Wands as, you know, 1-1-1-1. But you're thinking about stability, building something from the ground up, but starting off with a very solid and firm foundation. So your next 3 cards are going to deal with your present energy. You have the King of Wands. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a king. It could be a queen. This is the energy that you guys are taking on. Basically taking action. You already, it looks like your ships are coming in where you have, you're manifesting very rapidly now. You're manifesting very rapidly now. This has to do with a lot of, you've received a lot of downloads from the divine. You're getting a lot of dreams. You've been getting a lot of dreams. So they want you to set the intention before you go to sleep to remember your dreams and have like a, a pad and paper next to you, because this information is very important and you won't always remember it. You know that you dream something for a reason, but if you don't write it down, you're gonna forget it. And this is information that's coming in, and it might have to do with a re-strategizing or just the planning that you've been doing. There was a little bit there you need it still, and the information is coming in for a lot of you in your dreams, and others of you, this is from other people or research yourself. Your next card is the 3 of Pentacles. This is collaborations. This is working with others. It's about your creativity. There's something that you want to do, that you've been thinking about, planning about. A lot of you underneath this Page of Swords, it has to do with your words, whether it's actually speaking or the words that you put down, in paper. So maybe you're thinking about writing a book or something like this. It has to do with inspiration and motivation. Others of you, you are being seeked out. Others want to work with you, collaborate with you because of the skills that you have, because of the special talent that you have. Okay? Your next card is the 6 of Cups. Underneath this 4 of Wands. So the 6 of Cups has to do with a soulmate. I told you that 4 of Wands reminds me of a twin flame. Maybe some of you guys are connecting with your twin flame, if you know about that. Others of you, this has to do with some learning from your past experiences. You might have felt a bit guilty about something, but they want you to allow your light to shine so you can inspire others. They want you to grow from your past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So there's something that you might be remembering from your past. This is like nostalgia, reminiscing how things used to be, how maybe you had a home or a connection. Could have to do with your children, could have to do with going back to something from your past. And for others of you, it's understanding that a lot of the things that you have done up until now, the way that you have reacted, the way that your life has gone, has been because of the way that you were brought up, because of the things that your beliefs before. So now you're changing your belief system, and you're understanding that it's all up to you. Just because you grew up a certain way doesn't mean you have to be this way now. Right? Let's talk about your near future. You have the 5 of Cups. So whatever this is that you might be thinking about, regretting in the past, might make you fall into this energy of feeling guilty. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I move on that before? It's crying over spilled milk. Milk is already spilled. You can't put it back in the cup. Now you got to think about this. You still have support. You still have yourself. And whatever happened needed to happen. and learn from it instead of berating yourself. Don't stay in this energy. Some of you guys have been in this energy for a while, and this new year gave you more motivation, you're feeling more optimistic. And then something that comes back to you, or someone from the past, could be an ex, could be whatever, something from the past, all of a sudden makes you feel sad again. Your next card is the Page of Cups. This is an offer. It could be that someone is coming back wanting to offer you their little cup, cup of love, but it seems like it's a little too late, too little, too late. So you might have. It made you get in your feelings a little bit because you had basically erased them, detached from them, accepted it. So now when they come back, it's like it's bringing up those feelings again. It seems like they want to apologize, and it's not going to be the same for everyone. Sometimes, this card is here because they're thinking about it. They're thinking about apologizing, and that means that they're thinking about you, so you're in their energy. So you can feel that, especially with your intuitive self. So there's something like this, right? Others of you, there's a need to, I guess, like your family or your friends, someone is kind of telling you to try again. If love didn't happen before, they want you to go out, have fun, and you don't want to do that. It's like you understand that it won't be the same. You could have had someone that you've lost, or you detached for, or you separated, however it is, but it kind of gave you a bad feeling about love, so you don't even want to try. It's your life, and you're focused more on your money and your creative side. You're throwing yourself into your work. Okay, and then you have the Two of Cups. Alrighty, so no matter how much you're trying not to think about love, not to put yourself out there, here's a soulmate. Here's a soulmate. Some of you, it's because you let that go and you focus on what else is out there. Optimistic, right? Others of you, your person, all of a sudden, they decide that they want to come back. For a lot of you, though, my Aquarius, this is more of your soul family. The people that are finding you from your past lives, those that you have asked, you have put it out there, you have asked for you to connect with these people that are meant to be with you at this life right now to help you on this new endeavor. If not, this is what the universe is trying to tell you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It's just part of that group. It could be this part of this group right here that's trying to work with you. And they're in your life for a reason. Some of you, it has to do with someone from your childhood. When you were in this energy of just having fun. That childlike, that innocence. I hope that makes sense. Beneath the deck, you have the Magician. Could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. Doesn't have to be. But basically, I see this as alchemy. Alchemy. You have all that you need right now. You have all the elements. It's like, imagine, I'm sure you guys have played video games, or you've seen those shows, right? Where it's a quest, it's a journey, and you have to go and find, like, first you got to get the sword from a certain giant, or, something like this. And then you get the magic cup. And then you get the money. And then you get the action, however it is. You needed all of these elements to create what it is that you want to create, that you need to create, that it's time for now. The Magician says you have every single thing you need right now at this moment to do whatever the heck it is you want to do. and you're ready. You're ready to create. You're ready to do this magic. You are magic. You are magical. That's why a lot of you guys, if the love thing didn't work out, you don't care. It actually is giving you more inspiration. More inspiration. And because of that, you're throwing yourself into this new endeavor, this talent, this new idea. And that, whether you like it or not, once you're doing something that you actually love to do, that you want to do, that you're meant to do, your true life self-purpose, that's how this soulmate connection is also going to come in. Because you're not thinking about it. You're not over-stressing about it. If they're going to come back, if you're ever going to meet the one, right? Okay, so now let's clarify. What is this King of Wands about? They're being recognized. Ooh, lovely. Definitely being recognized. 6 of Wands. You know what this is? Being recognized. So, this is success. This is victory. This is being on that high horse. A promotion. Because you take action. Right? A new business. Whatever this endeavor is that you're trying to do, you're being noticed for it. You're being seeked out for it. Cross watcher, same thing. This could be what's going on with you. Success. You're confident. Your confidence is back. There it is. There was a lack of confidence. There's been a lack of confidence. Some of you, yeah, it had to do with love. Because darn tarot card readers keep saying you're going to meet your freaking, divine partner every day, every week, every month, every year. And it hasn't happened, so you guys stop believing, which is good. Don't believe anything anyone tells you. This is really meant for entertainment purposes. I mean, there's energies here, but you all have your own life. Everybody lives their own life. So now if you, I don't know how to say it, just do your own thing. Take the good stuff. This stuff right here where it's like being confident, taking action. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Go ahead and do that part. Right? It's just a glimpse. We have free will. As soon as you're made aware of things, things change. No, it would be good for you to change it in a good way. 3 of Pentacles is clarified by the 9 of Wands in reverse. So, this is basically giving up. Giving up on a certain person, a certain idea, a certain way of things that you thought they were supposed to go this way because you heard or whatever, right? But that was actually keeping you stuck. Keeping you stuck. For others of you, this is where you were so guarded and feeling like everybody is out to get you. Like what they're saying you didn't like, so you just detach type energy. Once you just let them live their life and you live your life, you put your guards down. This is where this 3 of Pentacles comes in, because now you're being seeked out. It's that whole mentality of when you're seeking, attracting to you, not always looking for it. Because the more you're chasing, there it goes, like chasing something, chasing, that specific thing, that specific job, that specific thing, and getting upset when it doesn't happen, and then, you go in that little rut. Well, it's kind of that go with the flow energy, where it's like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm just going to go on with my life. And when you do that, this is when more doors open for you. This is when you're attracting different people, different energies. How should I say? People that are more aligned for you now. People that, okay, you know how sometimes you tend to attract the same type of person? And you're attracted to like the bad boy or whatever, the same type. and it turns out that you don't get along. They turn out to be a disappointment. And then you meet someone else that's similar to them, but you still take it on because they remind you it's just your type thing. Well, once you let go of that and go with the flow, and maybe talk to people you wouldn't normally talk to, different avenues are open, and maybe that's why things were moving before, because you were stuck on a certain type of person, a certain type of path, right? Let go. Let's see, what is others that, for this Three of Pentacles too. Some of you guys were involved in some kind of third-party situation where you were hoping that they would choose you, or vice versa. Cross watchers, where you were hoping that Aquarius would choose you, but you guys gave up on this now, and you're getting out of it, and you're not any longer willing to be part of it because you know your worth. Your next card is the Three of Cups, clarifying the Six of Cups. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 of Cups, making your own wishes come through. There's something to celebrate. Celebrating yourself, celebrating your accomplishments, you know. Something from the past. Leaving a certain way of being. Transformation. There's a transformation that is happening. Maybe you were reluctant to do so. But because you are learning, have learned, see, it's a perspective. The perspective has changed. You've changed a way of thinking. You're changing a way of doing. And this brings in cause to celebrate. Your next card is the Tower in reverse, clarifying this Five of Cups, which is beautiful. That means that you're avoiding that disaster. You're avoiding that disaster. You're letting go of the past finally. Not letting them make you feel guilty. Not letting them make you feel guilty. Where you felt that you constantly had to take care of others because you feel bad. You know, that's the humanitarian in you. And you've learned now that it's okay to take care of yourself. And people have let you down so much that now it's time to switch your focus and take care of you first. And avoid being with this same type of person, same type of energy that actually only ends up draining you. Leaving you with nothing. Leaving you feeling sad. Leaving you feel like you did something. So, avoiding that. Your next card is the Four of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Cups. So, this is holding on to something, someone very, very tightly. Or holding on to your money. Which is a good thing. Because a lot of you guys have been giving your money. Giving away, giving too much. Trying to help. But then it turns out that they just keep taking and taking and taking. And then at the end they end up getting mad at you. For what? Because you didn't give them that other time. Or cross watchers, this is how Aquarius could be with you, right? You are them. So, some of you really felt like you should apologize to someone. But in hindsight, after thinking about it, you're realizing that, why? That's just going to bring them, that's what they want. And they want to bring you back in their energy. So forgive them. Apologize without apologizing. I hope that makes sense. Because in the past, what's been happening is you apologize and, you let them back in your vortex, your area, your life, your mind, your thoughts, and they take advantage. So forgive them telepathically. And that way it's done. And you don't have to deal with them and with this new cycle, this new year again. Others of you, this is you really saving your money. Saving your money because you got a lot of things coming up. Focusing on you. There you go. 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. This is filling up your own cups. Being happy. Joy, joy, bliss, bliss, all this. Enjoying the little things, whatever makes you happy, whether it's, sitting around watching Netflix all day and not feeling guilty about it, then that's what you do. Connecting with you don't need to have anyone else to be happy. And in the past, either people have made you feel like you needed someone else, or you yourself felt alone and felt you needed someone else. But once you connect, you've been connecting, but it comes and goes, right? It comes and goes. So once you decide just to, go with the flow and not expect of others, or others expecting of you, not feeling bad for them not, how should I say, that sounds weird. Sometimes you think ahead, right? And you know that certain people expect certain things of you, even though you are not in the mood to do it, in the place to do it, and financial ability to do it, but you do everything to make sure that they get what they expect. But that's just been draining you. They've just been taking from you. So now you're kind of letting that go and learning from past experiences and focusing on your self-care. Taking care of yourself. Can't take care of anybody if you can't take care of yourself. If you're sick, if you're sad, if you're without, you can't take care of anybody. Right? Some of you guys, there is a connection that is coming in. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It would be lovely if, that's what you want and that's what you need and it's time, then it's time. But a lot of you, this is a different type of connection. This is a higher divine intervention. Divine knowledge. You get a lot of divine knowledge coming in, and this is making you see things so much differently. Maybe you're meditating more or doing something, improving your health in some way. And this makes you just see things differently, where it's like you don't have to stress so much, you don't have to overthink so much. And that makes you just go with the flow more, and things just come easier. Resistance, there you go. Things are coming to you with less resistance. You're not resisting it. It's just coming because it's understood that it's yours. Like abundance just flows naturally. Naturally. I hope that makes sense. Beneath the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Basically, that's saying that you're not overextending yourself. You're making a commitment to yourself not to overextend yourself. Because this last decade, however it is, again, that's what you've been doing. Trying to make everybody happy. In turn, leaving you unhappy. And alone sometimes, where they don't even care because they took everything they needed. Right? It hasn't been fair, it hasn't been equal. And you've been trying to be the bestest person by understanding and giving them chances and chances and chances, but it hasn't been fair. It's delayed your progress. And now you got this new inspiration coming in, new spark, new energy, optimistic, new opportunities, new freaking motivation. Don't let this sadness come in. People with their energy trying to take it. And then things don't come in because you're thinking about them. Not happy. You gotta get into your element right here. Queen of Swords. Fair and just. Can't lie to her. Cut away everything. Everyone, no matter who it is, that for the longest has just been keeping your light dim, dimming your light. You are the star. You can't, if there's no stars, who are people gonna wish to? Wish upon a star how if you're not lit up? If you're sad, imagine seeing a sad star. Then they're not a star because they have no light. Darkness cannot coexist in light. Okay, my aquas, this is your card that the divine wants you to know. Just what I said, detox. Detox your friendships. Your abundance flows. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time with. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. Okay? There you go, my aquas. I hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want your own personal private reading, my information is in the description box below. And I just started a GoFundMe account. I'm trying to actually, as my new endeavor, start doing positive affirmation videos and guided meditation videos. But I need actual equipment because I'm only using my phone at this moment. And I need to be able to soundproof my area and a lot of other stuff. So if you guys would like to donate, that would be amazing. And I wish you an amazing, amazing, amazing 2020. And it starts here by just going with the flow and not overthinking every single thing. And if you do get in that negative, just take it back and change it around. And then it's delete it. Cancel it out. Okay? Thank you. Bye.